Good, just like a special ed.
Oof. That's yikes.
That or just a teenage girl brat.
Teenage girl brat.
You know they always pretend to never listen.
Tell that
I'm
to...
ready.
Tell
I'm
that
not
to...
ready.
I'm ready to brush it. But anyway.
That was 15 years ago.
Oh, the SpongeBob movie? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I don't care. SpongeBob movie's garbage.
Remember when originally the movie was supposed to end SpongeBob?
Yeah,
Good
look at it
times.
now. Oh, what should have been.
Alright, I'm gonna finish the exploration, and once I do, it's showtime.
Meanwhile, I will sit
I'd
here.
say double check everything you have on your characters just to be extra sure.
Extra short.
Super duper uber short?
You know how parents always want you to triple check everything? Well, quadruple check for yourself.
You know, kind of like before
I
you
better
take a
quintuple
flight.
check.
Yikes. Sad when you need monster parts from a monster that you have like no evidence or like no tracks on whatsoever. Now I have to go out and find them. Fuck.
Yeah, speaking of that, Andrew, I'm never wanting to fight Hyper Rajang ever again.
I don't blame you, even though I haven't gotten there yet, because Rajang is a force to be reckoned with, and I am terrified.
Now keep in mind, regular Rajang, there's a huge difference between regular Rajang and Hyper Rajang, and then there's Apex Rajang.
And then there's death.
And then there's Will slowly dying on the inside.
And then there's Will going into Iceborne like, alright guys, let's go fight the Rajang, and then getting thrown across the fucking area and dying. Because, you know, I don't know if Will's prepared. I want to know what the new monster is
But
going to
first,
be.
Will, birthday! We must do a tea party.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Why
won't you do a tea party with my Cynthia?
Because
I
you can't
don't
talk
know
to
her
women.
yet!
You can't talk to women.
Yes! It's more funny to guess.
I'm not having another Dimitri!
What, you don't like Dimitri?
No, it's just...
No, he does like Dimitri. That's why he got a perfect tea time with him.
Also, why would you work on certification on Bill Nye?
The
You
Islands.
have the best job in the game for him.
I'm only looking for, bonuses.
You're not gonna get any stat bonus.
Aw.
Dashed his hopes right there.
You're the best class, no way.
You're in the best class, Will. I want to change it.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I want Dorothy to be in the wrong class, so you don't want her to be a dancer at all.
You don't want her to do a little dance for you, Will?
You don't
You
want
know.
her to dance through the danger.
You don't want a little sexy dance from a woman?
If you see the mask runs through her soul.
Jesus
Alright, I already
Christ.
replenished my battalion. Okay!
Replenish your weapons.
I already did.
Okay. And remember, no rusted weapons. What the fuck was that, Will? Are you okay? Will, even I didn't react this
Let's
bad.
see,
Come
according
on,
to the
stand
script,
up.
your house walks into the holy tomb to receive a revelation from the goddess. In that hidden palace beneath Garrick Mox, a shocking truth is revealed.
A shocking truth is revealed. Will has a man crush on
And the
Dimitri.
shocking truth reveals to be me.
Shocking truth when Pichu isn't actually a Pichu. But a shiny Pichu.
And just as a reminder for everybody, not too far off is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening if you guys want to get on the Switch.
Are you surprised, Professor?
Maybe.
This is the Holy Tomb.
To think
What-
that there
what
was
is it,
such a
the
vast
20th?
space beneath the monastery all this time.
Yes.
It's hard
That's
to imagine that any of these enormous contraptions
Friday.
are this old.
I happen to have Friday off, so maybe.
This
So,
is where the goddess
lo
who
and behold,
created
this was
world
here
was
all
laid to
along
rest,
beneath the
along with
monastery.
her children.
Because
It
that
is
makes
said
sense.
that our creator, the goddess
To be fair, you
Sophis,
don't ever get to explore
sat
much of the
upon
monastery.
this very throne.
To be fair, Lady
Professor,
Palatana likes to hide things
Do
from us
you
too.
recognize
Including this
throne?
very special, but probably very not sturdy chair.
So
Does
long.
that chair look
Why
familiar?
am I getting
Will?
I
support
have
with you?
waited
Our
so
time has passed.
Very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no
Our
doubt
time is
you will be
nigh.
gifted a revelation from the goddess.
Well, I'm off to go hunt my PTSD. And by that, I mean
Well.
Kieran.
I'm surprised that this isn't like some joking callback to Fire Emblem Fates, because I know that in Fates, especially in Conquest, this is a floor for that if you sit on a certain chair, you retain it, somehow relinquish all certain magics on you, so if you have like hypnotized or something, it just removes it.
Bill looks unamused.
He looks like he's like he's like.
It looks like, if anything, it's just like, this is what Soda sat on? This isn't even that comfortable.
How could you?
Bill
sleep in
Nye,
this thing?
where's your notebook? We gotta draw things.
Where do you?
Yeah,
Where's the
it's a
cup
thing-
holder?
it's the thinking chair.
Oh.
That's why I said
Where's
he needs
Blue?
to get his notebook out. Blue was Sothis, but then
It was
Sothis kind of
supposed
went.
to be but a step away. What could
I can't do
possibly
the-
be missing?
Yeah, I can't do the
Stop
popping
right
sound effect
there.
like SGB can do. She went.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever
Something
so
seems
much
to
for
be
guiding
missing.
us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Here we
What
go.
are you doing here?
I knew it.
Wait, does he work for
So,
the Flame Emperor?
let me explain. So, for some
So the
hilarious
Flame
reason,
Emperor
they
is
just
connected to the
throw
Empire.
this out the window if
I
you're playing the
never
Black
thought that
Eagle.
possible.
Edelgard.
However, if you're
Did you
playing
know about
as
this?
the Blue Lions or the Golden Deer,
Yes.
you see
In
what
fact,
is the
I
Flame
gave the
Emperor.
order. I
Yeah.
am the
You know
flame.
who the Flame Emperor is.
I knew it.
And to make it
Will
all the more
somehow.
hilarious, to make it the more hilarious, literally Dimitri fucking loses it
Oh,
when
he
he realizes that Edelgard is the Flame Emperor.
he like goes into like a laughing fit. I think I don't remember.
Oh no, he goes into a laughing fit and literally just loses it. Like, there's an actual symbolism where that he stomps on the very mask as a way to say that, yeah, he let go of his mask and just showing his ironic true colors of just like how batshit insane that he is.
Also, where's Teresa? Shut up.
Can I talk now?
Now.
Yes.
I knew it. I called this in the first few episodes. I knew it.
I guess that's the end of play.
Yeah, but Will, did you think we were gonna tell you?
I mean, you're
Yeah,
Oh.
just more. But there's more.
Yeah. But wait,
Get to
there's
work,
more.
everyone. The crest stones belong to us now. And take those filthy
Speaking of
bones
which,
to-
Flex Tape released a new video of Phil
So,
making a boat out of glass.
remember how you join with Edelgard?
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this
Because
holy
you
resting
refused
place.
to join her, she's now
Professor,
the new emperor.
Destroy these villainous
Originally, her
traitors
father
who
was
dare
still
dishonor
emperor, but
our creator.
If you joined her, she would have.
What's
You
the
would have
meaning of this,
joined in
Edelgard?
what was literally of her asking her father to stand down and let her take charge. To which her father's like,
I'm sorry,
Okay.
my teacher.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she just
And
kind of
now I
stomps
must
in and says,
follow.
"Father, I want to be
My
emperor." And
friends,
he's like,
I
"Okay,
ask
just
that
leave me
all of you
alone."
Stay back.
mainly the thing is
It
like
is
the
not
father
my
is like
intention to
poorly
fight you.
ill, so to
By
speak.
order of the Adrastian Emperor, Edelgard von
Not to say
Hrestad,
that he wouldn't kick
I
the bed,
command
but
you to collect
depending on
the
if he gets
crest
himself
stones.
involved,
if
it's possible
anyone
he might
attempts
have.
to stop us, kill them.
God damn. Ah.
Will's gonna have nightmares about this.
My thank
I
you
knew
so
it.
much.
Yeah, but we weren't just gonna tell you, Will.
So
Dude,
much.
That would That would
Dude,
ruin the
the
experience.
Flame Emperor's armor couldn't have been a coincidence. Mostly
Thank you
black,
so much.
but a little red on the feathers. Come on.
Also
I
white.
mean, did you also
I am
notice the weapon the
grateful.
Flame Emperor was using?
Yeah, like literally.
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
You'll see in a second.
No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
How's it feel to be right?
It feels so good, especially since I called it early on such minute details.
Yeah, but you also realize you wasted all that time leveling her up.
A difficult twist. So because of that, now you have to fight Edelgard. Sorry.
You're gonna pay.
Well, you also
And-
realize you wasted all that time leveling her up.
Also, you might want to look around because there's some other things as well that you also have to fight.
Oh yeah, the bio lizards.
Well, in those caskets are crest stones, and the enemies will attempt to steal them, and they most likely will. How do you get them back? You kill them.
Challenge accepted.
So the
Bloodborne has
basic
taught
thing,
me
you
well.
just gotta kill the enemies before they grab the stones. If they do, they will run toward Edelgard to escape.
Did you let any escape in your run through, Pichu?
What do you fucking think?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Do you dare to fire?
No, I just asking out of curiosity. I slaughtered them all.
Oh wow. It's a good thing I didn't focus on Hubert.
Well, you also focused a little on Eligard too, so how does that make you feel?
Whatever. Makes it all the more satisfying when I take her down.
It's like an RPG where you level up a character and then they fucking die.
Now, there is a bit of a funny twist.
Alright,
But
let's
we'll
do
see
this.
we'll see until we get to the end of this.
I will not.
Ah, yeah, Burning
allow
Blaze
such
can join me.
violence
Link
from the
Awakening,
Empire.
go!
Strike down the rebels and protect the holy tomb.
I actually have to go. I would have to go get to work
Alright,
on Friday.
The crest
Get my
stones are
check
in
and
the
then go to a
caskets.
store. That sounds
Open
like too much
every last
effort.
one of them.
Also, who the heck are you?
By the way,
The
I
holy
love that
tomb must
Ray is
not
just like
be
doing
desecrated.
that and just like doesn't even
Protect
bother
as many
telling.
of the crest
Yeah,
stones as
so
you
get
can.
used to what I like to call traditional Fire Emblemness, for that you get villains of certain people with certain names, and you're not going to really know that much backstories about them other than they're just there.
They exist.
Alright, Edelgard, let's do this.
Also, Rhea, why aren't you getting involved?
Yeah, seriously, I thought she was the party member.
Plot don't allow it now. Ask again later.
God.
So
God
be
damn
careful.
it.
So be careful with how to handle this. Luckily, Edelgard will not move. Her friend might, and it's more funny how Hubert doesn't get involved.
Hubert's like, I want no part of this, even though I want the teacher dead.
I thought he was gonna be like right here, honestly. But no, it's just some random mage.
But you also gotta
Maybe just
remember.
get involved later.
Okay, I'm incredibly curious. I got it in like the first few missions. When did you two get that Edelgard was the Flame Emperor?
Funny thing, I was researching while watching Meng's playthrough of this, and he picked Black Eagles just like you did. However, as soon as you beat this chapter, I'll just say something.
Okay. I was like, I'm surprised. Not only did I catch it early on, I was right.
Here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
shocked.
Here's the thing.
I
Despite
am
how
Ferdinand
there's nothing
von
wrong with
Eyre.
playing with Black Eagles first, most people would say the best reaction is especially when you play stuff like Blue Lions or the Golden Deers.
Battle.
I mean,
Really?
I expect Blue Lion, because Dimitri and Blue Lions, Dimitri loses his fucking shit. That's why people find it funny. Because he absolutely loses it.
Alright, to
I'd
explain
rather be
Biddle,
mad.
Oh yeah,
And
you bet.
recently new here, we just got to the part where that now we're at the Holy
That's simple
Tomb.
logic.
However, something amiss isn't going right with Rhea's plan
I will
as
get the
to what
victory.
she wants to do with us. Family sitting on a throne. To make matters worse, the Emperors are here, and to make it worse, Edelgard
Oh no.
has now betrayed Rhea. She was the Flame Emperor.
Dun, dun,
And I
dun.
called it. Sorry.
You're not gonna let it go, period.
Also, well, you want to be careful of taking care of the enemies on the side. Then again, they're gonna get the crest, so your call.
I'm gonna slowly, like, inch up with my magic users, I think.
Let us away.
Kentucky,
It's not a
okay.
bad plot twist, but it's just more in its own curiosity in terms of her motive.
No. Honestly, my thing, it was honestly a dumb guess at the start, because the Flame Emperor wore mostly black with
You should be on.
red details. But
Oh, biddle. I need to show you Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy to Holy Wars. It's a beautiful masterpiece of betrayals and incest.
Incest is bad, kids.
And I'm not even fucking kidding about the incest.
I believe you.
so this is gonna be interesting. So much for Edelgard's support.
Yeah,
I
because you
The
fucked
thing is,
up.
I could say betrayal,
Put me in there.
but will miss an opportunity.
That's
I
my
know.
cue.
If I would have gone with Edelgard to the place.
The thing, the place, with the story event.
Top 10 has spawned those in white
I won't go
rooms.
down so easily.
And Edelgard is not one of them.
I want to be all I can.
More
I
like
don't know.
missed potentials.
I'm not a fan of Edelgard. I'll take.
Kind of got suspicious,
Stay
honestly.
focused.
As it went on.
Like if we want to talk about like of the house leaders, I'd rather take Dimitri
Take
over
away every
Edelgard, to be
last one of those
honest.
crest stones.
Why are you smiling? You're the villain.
That is enough.
Well, one of
Do
them.
you even know what those stones are?
Fuck the church. This is bullshit. This is a scam. Here's 95 reasons why.
Prove me wrong.
No, Will, there's a video that literally goes like that. Remind me to send it to you.
So yeah, if you don't kill those guys that have the crest stones before they leave, you're not gonna get any bonus rewards from this.
Chester, incest is not kinky. It's gross. It's just gross. There's nothing kinky about it. Unless you live in Alabama.
Ouch.
Normally I enjoy your kinky but gross jokes, and this time I gotta say that's a not for me, dog.
Huh. Victory.
Alright, we got one of the crest stones.
Eat shit, Kieran. Fucking PTSD monster.
I love how you had to correct yourself because I saw that, Chester. I saw that you wrote Brew.
The mark of nobility.
Oh,
Ferdinand,
despicable
level 30.
me.
Always getting stronger.
Hi, Ferdinand von Egger, a nobleman, now level 30.
Speaking of
I'm-
Gru, they played Despicable Me at my work for the elderly. I'm like, the elderly don't enjoy this, but it turns out I was wrong.
You enjoyed
It's
it.
yeah, they did. It's kind of shocking. They don't enjoy many movies that we play.
My blood compels me.
Do
Good
we
thing I
I guess it
recruited
worked
Marianne.
on Christmas they
striking
watched
display.
what was it? The animated version of fuck, I forget. Christmas Carol? A little
Oh, the one with, Jim
the
Carrey?
newer one. Yeah, the newer one. We showed them that and they're like, this isn't like the book or whatever the original media was. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not.
Am I done yet?
Welcome to the modern era and how we ruined everything.
Fair.
You know, originally for the Lion King reboot, they wanted to make Simba gay.
Right makes might, right?
I,
Context.
please.
I'm just
Yeah, the
getting
only
started.
context I can give is they were debating on how to modernize the Lion King reboot, so they talked about the possibility of making Simba gay.
Wait,
And
you
that's
mean
all
the
the context.
reboot? They were gonna do that for the reboot?
Yeah, the live it was either the reboot or the live action film. It was one or the other. But a lot of people weren't happy about that. That's all the context I can give you because I really don't know much on anything.
You already messed with the live action Beauty and the Beast. You don't need to bring that in.
Yeah, I watched live action Beauty and the Beast and it was I didn't enjoy
You
it.
know what's fucking terrible and how inaccurate the history is when you have an entire like full of quote unquote beautiful noblemen and half of them are
My
black.
heart is full of victory.
I'm not doing like a color joke, I'm just saying that in history in Europe, France, they were equally racist and giving them slavery as much as we did.
It is a historical fact.
That is that.
But people will find anything to be upset about. Disney does not truly care about representation. All they care about is pandering to certain groups of people. That's a lot of companies.
Which is why Nintendo will never give us Captain Falcon.
Which is why Nintendo will never give us Mother 3.
No, they'll never give us Captain Falcon.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to tell his boss. Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Very
Good luck.
hot.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Alright, going after the first biolizard.
Speaking of very hot, look at my Azure Rathalos sword shield. It's literally seething in
Another
fire.
step forward.
How does this not burn me?
You're asking too many
Getting
questions.
stronger all the time.
That's right.
Oh. How does
Well-
it feel that one of the characters on the box art is one of the main villains?
That's almost a lot of RPGs that do that.
Almost.
Hang on, let me grab my entire collection of all the RPGs I can think of.
Have fun.
I just want the blade. I don't care about the Kieran shit. I just want the blade. Kieran. I need to. Fuck. Damn it.
I don't see a villain in my Fire Emblem 3 house. I can pretend to say I see a villain in Final Fantasy X and 2 HD Remaster. Except that's the real person and that's not Shuyan.
Hard work created this.
Awesome job.
Can I pretend to say Pikachu's the villain and let's go Pikachu?
I guess.
If it's Giovanni's Pikachu.
Thank you.
No.
Dang it.
Also,
The
why
movie
do you
was.
Strength
Also,
is
I'm noticing
all
you're doing
for
a lot of
mercenary.
dancing for Bill Nye.
I mean,
I'm trying
main,
to
char-
make
main
use of it
character.
after you told me about it.
Yeah,
Main
except
character
you can
gets all the
have
props.
anybody dance too.
I know.
the danger.
You are not.
Come on, well, we gotta be creative.
Creative, huh? Super Mario Maker 2?
Not that one.
All the poison mushrooms.
Oh, don't give Johnny any more PTSD. Man suffered enough.
Shit. Alright. What if I... There.
Also, I cannot wait for next episode of SGV's South Park Fractured Bundle. They're right next to a boss fight.
Oh yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I just finished.
Good.
I just watched the last bit of Mythology Sub-Zero just because I was bored.
Metal. Well, look at the bright side. Now it's a good thing you lost all those white food points with Edelgard.
Fact!
Yeah, true.
I can spend them on Ray or Will. Or Bernie.
Or Marianne.
Well, Will can't talk to girls, so you might as well talk to the girl that's most like me.
Dimitri?
Or Dimitri.
Wow, amazing.
I see Will's doing the route of just killing them and not getting their ores. By the way, I got plans. By the way, my current progression, I got plans up to rank A on the Faith. Now she has Fortify.
Also, I gotta laugh at the fact that now you basically know who she is. Yeah, the mask doesn't matter anymore.
Not gonna lie, Fortify is kind of good.
No, it's disgustingly good.
Like when I had that for the final boss, it came in so handy. The one time I appreciate playing for anything, playing whatever. Although I don't remember what I made her master class was, or just any class in general. I don't fucking remember.
Alright, here we go. I know one thing, I already have a good grasp on the controls. Oh, I will admit. Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry.
Do you?
Yeah, no, that's not what it meant. That's why I was comfortable.
Oof.
Okay, how is South Park LP doing? Is it doing good, or is it riddled with let's bring the mood down because South Park is edgy? The thing is, the South Park Rush Your Butthole, it's still similar to like a Stick of Truth where it does its own silly like humor in a way while at the same time having an actual story plot. This is just all parody of superhero stuff, so if you're familiar with like how some superheroes do certain tropes, then congratulations.
Victory is
You at
assured.
least have a good grasping idea of what Rush Your Butthole
The
is
mark
be
of
about.
nobility.
I mean, we literally parodied
Amazing.
Cthulhu. I think that's pretty great.
It gets even more funnier.
Yeah, I really should catch
Because
up on that.
I'll only say this: the next boss fight,
Oh
it's
my
its
god,
own
yeah.
mixed callbacks of certain
Oh
old
my
seasons.
god.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I haven't watched since the Cthulhu thing.
Because the thing is, they wanted to what do you say his name? Will?
What's that?
What do you say the dude's name? The old scientist from season 1? Mr. Mackius or something?
This it.
Is this power?
I'm blanking on the name, but I know who you're talking about.
But he's the one that's from season 1, like way back. As you can tell by his models. The thing is, that last episode,
I'm spent.
pretty much it goes in the whole you're so smart but you're so dumb.
Oof.
Like any scientist that just wants to ignore the real question as to what is the point of all this.
I thought
What's
it
the
was
confident
dead.
at the beginning of how to speak to? Yeah, when. Morgana is key.
For once.
Down, down, whenever down, down, bam, bam, down. I'm gonna have Dorothea attack this time.
Justice says it's Mephisto, if I'm getting that correct. But
You
yeah,
were
he's,
wide
for some
open.
unexplained reason, he's obsessed with ass.
Oh, the gay. Oh, the gay guy.
No.
It's over.
Genie, the quote-unquote
Should I have held back?
gene splicer, I think that's the name
I
for
can't
it or
wait to
something.
challenge
Oh,
you.
Basically, think of it like a silly mad scientist who just has this weird obsession to giving everything 4 asses.
I've watched South Park. It's like Will. I know you're, and I now know who you're talking about the name also. also skips me.
People like me are quick studies.
Oh, Ferdinand learned Aegis.
The robot from Persona 3?
That's Aegis.
It's all the same, really. There's so many pronunciations of it, it's nauseating.
Yes. That is a very useful skill. That skill put on Ferdinand, certain weapons will be cut in half.
Ooh, interesting.
This was set in... I forget if they put this in Genealogy to Holy Walls or not, I'm sorry in advance. But I know that that was especially... They had that in the Awakening and Fates, and... Depending on which characters you use, you can have certain disgustingness to being invincible sometimes.
I don't remember in Awakening or Fate, so that's because it's been a while since I played either of those games.
You had to get it on... You had to get it as Paladin.
Oh, you know what? That's probably why I don't remember. I don't remember making my guys paladins, but again, that was a while ago.
Certain jobs in Awakening are usually determined as to what ability. Such as everybody tells you that if you want to snap the game in half, just literally have Revenge.
Futaba's Palace has my favorite palace music.
It's beautiful.
I think the song's called "The Times When My Mother Was There."
Witness
A
Bridget
weird
Pride.
naming for a song, but very relaxing.
It's
I mean,
a very good track.
especially when you get to the boss, I won't say anything other than that. Keep
Hey, Ferdinand,
Fedora
I call
suspense.
this dance the dance of the bees.
Back to the fray.
Thank you for the meme, Will. Thank you. I'm glad
welcome.
you know the memes.
I found a video where it's Ferdinand's head was just on a bee and it goes, I am Ferdinand von Iger.
That's Megs. That's Megs' video.
Oh, it is? I didn't look at who made it.
It's fine
I
to kill
found it
those
this
who
morning.
resist. Now
It was
then,
in my
how
recommended.
shall
I'm
I
like,
cook
okay, what?
Good
is this?
lord, your face!
Okay, this face is fucking beautiful. That is a thumbnail image of how to ruin.
That looks like he saw something and he liked it, and that something is something else that nobody else enjoys.
Hold on, Fedora. Fedora, I thought it was called Rivers in the Desert. Oh no!
No, Rivers
That's
in
the
the
best
Desert.
track in
Oh,
the game.
you wish it was called Rivers in the Desert, but no.
Rivers in the Desert's a whole different theme, my dude. You'll hear it eventually.
And it's the best song in the game. I'm sorry.
They played it right now and ruined the fun.
Fact. It's so good, they put it in Smash.
Wow, I love how that he tries to use this on you despite how he has 0 hit accuracy on you.
It's AI. Yeah, I
I
don't
just
expect
wanna
them
do
to
it.
be smart.
It's its own debatable question as to how this something works. Like, you think that, they should slowly have details of if they can't hit you with this, you have better accuracy or whatever they think is calculating to the best.
I'm sure it's more accuracy than Will using any rusted weapons.
No one makes it past
Life
me.
will change is the best. Fair enough.
And your opinion is
But
fine.
you're wrong.
Wow, okay, I wasn't gonna go there.
Sorry, I had to pull that card once.
You have to excuse Will for he has shitty opinions.
Yeah, that's true.
This is coming from the man who failed the tea party with a woman. But did it perfectly with a man.
And yeah, I have her in my party.
Yeah, but guess what? You still failed her tea party, you monster. Her being your party don't mean jack. She's in your party because the story said so.
Alright. Time to get this guy out of here.
Oh, hi, Kieran. I didn't know you'd pop up there, but okay.
And you're out! One hit.
Give me your... Come back here, bitch. I need your horns. I need like 7 of them.
No, I was just following orders. I just.
Now,
And
how
I
shall we
never see you
handle...
again.
Now, how shall we handle the Flame Emperor? I know, let's have Edelgard talk to the Flame Emperor. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, too soon.
Oh.
Will, I spent all that time on Edelgard, yeah, and it was not worth
Well done.
it. Good thing you had negative relationship with her anyway.
Right?
Again, you probably have a negative relationship with Rhea too, but Rhea's garbage.
Not negative. No relations. I can't do anything. I lost my timing with her support.
Remember when I told you to have that axe breaker on?
Yeah.
Here's why.
Bring it.
Wow, he actually brought it. Who thought?
I will protect Lady Edelgard. I mean, the Flame Member. I mean,
Hubert, shut up and die. Die,
not
snake.
here. I'm plotting your death.
Like a cat.
Meow.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you, Will, but I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about cats, and I heard that.
As
And
expected.
I was telling her how I wanted, if I ever get my own place, I wanted a cat instead of a dog, and she's like, oh well, cats are okay because you just have to feed them, do the litter box, give them their shots and all that for them and all that shit. And they love you unconditionally. And I looked at her, I'm like, and plot your demise. She's like, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, Pichu, I hear you. I hear you in your Palico costume.
It's really hard for me to imitate the Palico sound effect noise.
It's a bunch of different things.
Exactly. That's why it's so hard to try to fully imitate the voice.
I just want to give Grand Meowster
Should have
head
stayed
pats.
away.
I want to hug her.
Yes, please.
She probably has the best hug out of all of them.
Man, I wish my grandmother was like that. Except all she does is yell at me about God. And you know what? And Will can agree with me on that.
So what happens if I teach her the ways of Yevon?
Alright. This is it.
Oh, I personally.
Look at that hit! Look at that hit accuracy! Look at it!
Two?
Hey, Edelgard, that shield is weighing you down. Not that I'm complaining, but...
You should let her attack first out of pity. See if it hits. Imagine
Do it.
having.
Do it. Do it.
Imagine having
it.
a.
Time to run to battle.
Do it.
Professor,
Do it.
I will make no excuses. Thank you.
There's
for
no,
all that you did
dude.
for
She
me.
has no crit. Watch Will get a
In
crit
truth, no, let's leave it at that.
just to rub salt in the wound. Will, did you get a crit?
No.
Yes! And that's that.
Edelgard, you're fucking pathetic.
So, the end has
She
come.
didn't die.
God damn it!
Will, she's the villain. Did you expect her to die right here?
Maybe.
Put the waifu in the trash. The iDubbbz meme. Know your place.
Ooh,
Trash.
nice gem.
Can someone just take that video and plaster Edelgard's face onto what iDubbbz is throwing into the trash?
And I'm the MVP. Every one of my classmates is gonna get motivation. Oh.
Not Edelgard or Hubert. Good thing you recruited 2 members, huh, to replace them.
Anime
To give them all the
cutscenes?
motivation to go after one of their students.
Facts.
Now then, Will, are you ready?
Are you ready for
You
more
have
story dump?
disappointed me, Edelgard.
I know you disappointed her. Look at those feathers. They don't clash with that armor at all.
That doesn't totally give away her identity or anything.
Would
I
dare
don't-
betray the Holy Church.
It was my giveaway.
So, it is my teacher who stands in my
No,
way.
you just watched the playthrough
I
beforehand,
always knew
you
it would
cheater.
come to this.
Nope. I have not looked up anything else.
Professor,
Your search history
kill
tells me everything.
Edelgard
Confess.
Once.
See? Ray knows how to do it. She wants her dead now.
She is a danger to
Now,
all of
funny
Fodlan.
thing,
Such a
speaking of
rebellious
this,
heart cannot be
because
allowed
you
to
didn't
keep
choose to side with Edelgard in joining her in this moment, you missed an option. For a fun thing, all the other routes only have one. However, this route, you can have two. Do you want to kill Edelgard, or do you want to pick the silent?
Do you want to be the silent protagonist? Except when you level up.
Now,
Well-
but here's the thing, judging from what I'm seeing, this is very different option from what I saw of Meng's. So something tells me you could have the redemption to be with Edelgard, or you could just kill her.
But Edelgard, who else would I lose waifu points with?
Oh my god.
God.
Which side do you want to choose?
Side?
Do you want to
Do
Yes.
you want to kill Edelgard? Otherwise, that silent could mean something else.
give her a big old kiss? And it's just Dimitri. Will's gonna be here for like 20 more minutes.
Next episode!
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm just waiting for the to be continued to just pop up.
Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-dun.
I'll be the roundabout.
I will withdraw for now.
Thank you.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I don't either, but I'm glad you knew where I was going.
To flee
So,
is futile,
as I said
wicked
before,
girl.
you
The
have
Church of Seros will
funny enough,
raise its entire
Black Eagles
army
has
against
two
you
routes.
until
You
have
picked
been
what is
captured
the
and
literally the rare
punished.
route.
You have defiled
You did
the
have an
holy
option
tomb,
to join with
dishonored the
Edelgard,
goddess,
which would
and
help boost the
humiliated
other
your
option,
brethren.
which was
That
you could
crime
actually
will
join
never
Edelgard in
be
her
erased.
goal and
Even
take
if
down
you burn
Rhea.
in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the
I
goddess's
think when I do
soil.
my playthrough, I think I'm gonna do that out of
Come,
curiosity.
Professor. Let us return and
I'll
decide
just say
upon
in
our
your
next
warning
course
this,
of action.
Andrew, I'm told that, especially from Becca's talk on it,
Edelgard and Hubert
it
have
feels a little
disappeared.
bit
They will
dissatisfying.
surely return to
Not
the
in
Empire.
terms of the reason as to
The
why you're
knights
doing
have
this,
been
but in
dispatched
terms
to
of
search and
appreciating
investigate.
any bits of
If there is
Edelgard,
any
considering,
movement, we
as I
will
said,
know.
how much
We cannot
hype
ignore the possibility that
and
there
how
will
much
soon
they
be open
they made
hostilities
her
between us
popular
and
in
the
terms
Imperial
of all those trailers
that
that we
happens,
saw up to this
Army. Are you
point.
prepared to
I
fight
mean,
your own?
I understand, but
If
I
you
didn't like
wish to
Edelgard to
return
begin
to the
with,
Empire,
so...
I will not
I
stop.
mean,
won't
it
feel-
did help how that one of the first
is your
trailers of
choice to
voices
make.
that you hear is literally Edelgard's
If
voice.
Edelgard is acting afoul, then we have no choice but to
That's
strike
fair.
her down.
It's up to us to stop them.
Come on,
I
Karen,
do
you're
like
on
this
the
cutscene.
control.
I do like this for some
I have
reason
no
in the scene.
interest in fighting. Not
Said it
even
asked
for
him if
her.
you want to return to the Empire, that's fine.
How are we supposed
I
to
like how
decide
that's
just
meant
like
to be
that?
there, despite the fact that
80,
literally,
I'm sorry about
the
this.
fact that
but
Aldem could just literally fuck with
I'm
you and just
siding
say,
with the
yeah, I'm
professor.
out of here.
Her doings
I'm
are
gonna kill
wrong.
you guys.
It is our duty to make everything right.
I am
So
sure
not only
you all
does it
have
affect
much on your
them,
mind.
or affect
But-
Rhea,
I
but it
encourage
also
you
affects
to
your
confer
students.
with your professor and make a decision.
Practically all of them
have
are gonna
until the
stick by you
fighting
no matter what.
commences. Professor,
So
I
it
am
makes it
depending
really
on your
funny
strength
that
for
should
the
you
safety
side
of
with
Fodlan.
Edelgard, all the students that you have just join you automatically with Edelgard. It's like, wait, what? Like, wait a
The
second,
leaders
didn't
of
one of
the
your person
church
try
have
to kill me?
misused its creed to
Monkey
fulfill
see,
their
monkey
true
do.
desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability.
Will's
in
at a
order
loss
to
for words,
reinforce
boys.
their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? by preying on the devotion of those
This
who
does
wish
still
for
count
the
as a Black
goddess's
Eagles route, it's
salvation.
just a different Black
Those
Eagles route.
corrupt hypocrites
It's still
cannot
Black Eagles.
lead Fodlan
Just with
to
a
true
little
peace. Their foul belief system
more
must
spice.
be torn asunder
Black
so
Eagle
that true
chicken
wisdom
wings.
may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor,
Black chickens.
Edelgard von Hresbeck, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Ceros.
I cannot believe it.
Well, we're doomed.
Let us recount the situation.
In your
as it
hands,
stands,
probably.
Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Ceros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of
Kieran, your
emperor.
teeth look disgusting.
She
What the
has
fuck?
deemed the
Don't
Church
make
of
that face
Ceros
ever
to be
again.
an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help
Now
her
see,
tear
when
it
Senate says
down.
what would
I
have
must
gone if
discuss
he
our
joined with
response to this
Edelgard.
declaration
No
with
matter
the
what, she was
Archbishop
gonna
after the
literally
Knights
be
return
Emperor.
from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Remain calm. Good one.
Calm. That's not what I expected.
You're asking them to remain calm when a war is about to be breached in this goddamn monastery.
By their own ally.
Part
Oh,
1.
literally, the chapter's called To War.
White clouds. Low.
Yep. So because
Yup.
of this, now
Wow,
everything
up one.
changes.
Yeah, shit
This
goes.
Just a warning, this is the last time you
Together,
get
the
the
people of
quote-unquote white
Fodlan
cloud.
relish the beauty of
White
the gray and
cloud.
blue
I was telling him
land
about that
as
one session. I was
another
like, I heard
year
white
passes.
cloud so much I can
Recall
recite the
sad
whole thing off
parties
of
and
memory.
new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone
The
moon
good news,
still
Will,
haunts
this is
the
the
sky.
last
A
month
silent reminder,
of any
perhaps, of
last
some
minute things to do
inescapable
with your
truth.
children's until by the time you get to the quote-unquote skip.
Do them now, because this is a limited time offer. So
Wow.
rush to get any recruits that you need.
That was a lot to take in.
Well, look at the bright side. You made it through. And now suffer.
But who else would I lose waifu points with?
Burn and
Oh
death.
god, this is a short month.
Yeah, it really is.
We're starting at the middle?
Yep.
Jinx.
Now you have less time. No Pichu.
Unforgivable. I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent
Had to
course
make
of
the joke.
action.
And we still don't know anything about that Thanos, the Thalos guy. I
The
don't
fault is my own.
Where's
I
Dritsa?
failed
Shut
to
up.
see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
He's still not here! He is still not
There's
here!
no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her
Did
own
you enjoy
selfish
Dritsa
ambitions,
for a whole
she
month
plotted
or
with
so before
ill-meaning
you just
strangers
fucked
and
off?
defiled the Holy Tomb.
I didn't even get to know him!
Or perhaps her ambitions are
Seriously?
even
Oh,
grander
dude, it's just
than
like
we
Tuxedo
know.
Mask.
Perhaps
Okay.
she's
Literally,
planning to
my
make
job
herself
here
a
is
false
done, but you
deity
didn't do
by
anything. Whoosh.
demonizing the Church of Ceros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that
He
shall
just
not
kind of
be
exists and then
forgiven,
he's gone,
nor
like a fart in the
forgotten.
wind.
We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rhea, but whenever you say Empire, I'm suddenly thinking of the Flame Emperor in a you-know-what mask.
I have returned, Rhea.
I think I got a weird Star Wars vibe. Yeah, literally. Except,
I am your student.
Welcome back.
No!
Were you able to discern
well, your
the
mic like
Empire's
peaked for me
movements?
when you're doing that breathing thing. Was that necessary?
Yeah,
Yes, it's-
can you please not
Their
do
main
that?
troops are marching towards
Don't do that
Denmark.
ever again. I get the joke, but Jesus, that was loud.
If I wanted to have
It is
sex
said
noises,
that they
I
will
would have
join
gone back
forces
to
with
Awakening with
Edelgard's army
Matthew
and arrive
Mercer.
within 2 weeks.
2
You scared?
weeks. That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then.
Oh, lordy.
We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Also, hello, Max. Welcome to the
Professor.
stream.
Listen
Simple Biddle, what's
closely.
next?
If our enemy invades the monastery,
To war?
I will have no choice.
The
Oh,
chapters
God.
literally called
Or
to
if you
war.
want to go, Xenoblade Chronicles X,
Something
do the Black
happens
Tar
to me.
song.
I am entrusted.
We're not
with
even
sacred
halfway
duties
done.
To you.
Yeah, Will, welcome to like the almost halfway point.
We're not even halfway done. And we
Yeah,
had
we're not.
Emblem
To the
betray
halfway
us.
point. You're technically close to the halfway
Must have
point.
guessed it
The
by
halfway
now.
point is the time skip.
The truth of who you
I
are.
By the
know,
way,
Ray,
love,
I didn't.
by the way, I
It's
love
story
this
time.
line.
Perhaps
I
should
love this
say,
line. It's almost like she's
your lost
screamingly
memories
saying,
are
I'm gonna
surely
die.
beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty
I'm
is
gonna die.
yours.
I
There's
swear to God,
nothing
Ray, if
anyone
you're my
can do
mom
about
all
it.
this time, I'm
You-
going to
you-
hate this game.
Can lead the people. of faith.
I see that
Oh.
happening now. I don't want that to happen.
Bayless, I am your mother.
Rhea,
It's like the
please.
joke how everyone
You
says,
must
No.
tell me
man,
all
that
that you
is
know. I
Joker's
beg
mom.
of you. That one
That's what it
is the
kind of reminds me
progenitor
of.
god.
I don't get
Am I
how
correct?
that quickly became a thing.
In a sense,
I think it's that. I
Our
think it's
dear
just because of the hair
professor
color.
is
I don't know to be
a
honest.
vessel.
I don't know.
one who carries the power of the progenitor god within.
I haven't heard about it
He's
in a
a
while. I just know it
vessel?
kind of
In time, the
exists.
vessel will become one with the power contained within.
Remember
yeah.
how
The
you said that
progenitor
Sothis
god
was
shall
inside
return
you?
to this world.
Oh.
So, remember the diary about
I trust that you
experimenting?
are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment.
No.
But I suppose
Now
there is no
now
turning
you
back.
get it. Now he's
I
connecting
ask
the
that you
dots.
help our friend, and in doing so, help her. I am
Look,
waiting
all right. Well,
and
you're gonna learn a
hoping
lot
for
about
the moment when
experimenting.
our creator rules this
That's the
wayward
reason as
land
to
once more.
why she was so
I
desperate. Like,
understand.
the fact
As
that
ever,
you
I will
have
take
the
you at your
goddess
word.
thing inside you, and
Lady
he just
Rhea,
wants to see you, like,
brother,
slowly
I will do my
awaken,
part
like,
as well.
have that
Flame,
goddess, like,
you
return or something like
eavesdropping?
that.
Regardless,
And they do
I am
explain
glad
it
to hear
very
it.
dearly as
You owe
to
your
why
life
she
to
is
the
so
professor
obsessed with the
after all.
goddess, because
And in the end,
in, I know this
they may prove to be our
especially in the
brethren.
Golden Deer
You have
route.
my gratitude, Seth.
Claude reads a book
And
about a
you as well,
certain
Flame. As
thing
followers
called
of the
quote
progenitor
unquote.
god,
I
it
won't
is
say too
up
much in
to
details,
us
but
to see our
basically,
mission through.
this thing is very obsessed with a goddess.
Yeah. Play the Golden Gear route to find out more.
Okay.
Well, we don't really have to say much because by the time we get to the mission, you'll see.
We're only what, like
I
45
need one of
minutes
those
in.
Master Core things about.
We're like almost an hour in. Oh my lord. Will's like not having any of it.
My head.
Does it hurt worse than Warriors or less?
My head, my face, my balls, my pants.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, hold the phone, hold everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Why is
Oh,
this
no.
dude in my party?
you
Oh,
didn't
no.
remember?
When was this dude added to my party?
Oh no.
Was he not there before?
No.
No, he wasn't. The only time Will ever had Sedith was during that paralogue.
No, it's not
No,
Seven.
not him,
I think he's
Cyril.
talking about Cyril.
Oh, Cyril? Oh, I don't know.
No, I was gonna say, you don't remember Cyril joining your party earlier?
No.
Isn't he like an axe user?
No. Technically,
No?
yes. Technically, yes and no.
was
He's a
his-
multiple
when was
person.
he
can,
added?
he can use an axe and a bow.
Alright, well, I've never did anything with Cyril because I never had him in my party, so
Think Cyril as a secondary Claude.
okay.
Like, he's your second best Wyvern unit. Sedith, I don't fucking know how he quickly joined you automatically. He just
He was
sort of does.
yeah, like when I got to this
passed.
point, I didn't have Cyril, I had Sedith instead.
So why are you only working on the fighter?
What?
Can't you just, you know, you can move him onto the intermediate class, right? You only worked on beginner.
Do you really think I'm gonna have him on a battlefield?
Yes.
And why would you go out of your way just to make him be a beginner? If you're not gonna have him, at least have him as a adjacent unit or support.
So I know. So he knows his place.
Wow.
Oh. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, I don't know anything about the dude.
Will just essentially
Oh
went,
my
know your,
God.
Will just essentially went, know your place.
Yeah, I don't know this man. And by man, I mean the quote-unquote person blindly playing this game.
Not sure if anyone asked for specifications, but specifications anyway is nice. Alright, that's a lot of Azure horns. I'm gonna use those. Here, I don't want that jewel. Get rid of it. Yeet.
She is asking
Get this shit out of
that
my
I
sight.
join her side.
Oh, great! Edelgard is literally using the modern Facebook to ask the people to betray
She is
us.
making the decision. She is deciding if Bridget is a friend or
Now,
an
here's the
enemy
thing.
of
This
the
makes it
Empire.
rather interesting
But my
because I
choice
think
is
this
not to
happens
be
only if you
friends.
play with the
My
Black Eagle
choice is to
route when
fight
you
with
choose
you.
to side with Rhea.
Bridget is not a friend of the Empire.
And the funny thing is
We will
that
not
if
be
you play with
following
the
again.
other house route
We
and you
will be
talk
ready
to
to fight
the
with you
Black Eagles,
instead.
since this is quote unquote your kind of last time you see them until who knows what happens to them, all of them mentions how that certain of their parental figures, because that they're aligned with certain houses, some of them have automatically joined with Edelgard. Such as, I believe, Casper's father is with Edelgard. Along with, I think, Linhardt's father, I want to say.
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along. Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Remire Village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved.
No, but don't worry, Pichu. Next week I'll do the
And
certification
yet she was
with Zero.
able to
And it'll be
remain so
okay.
composed while she was enrolled at the Officers Academy.
Can I recruit you?
Hi, Professor. I've actually got...
Darn it! Apple. Oh, Bernie, you're out of the house.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor?
Melon, I kind of want to know why
Why
you
does she
think
even
that.
want that? I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess.
I'm back. Also,
Never
while I was
realized
gone, I
something
checked my
happened
Twitter,
from
and
that
apparently the
until
voice
I've
actors of
done it.
Claude, Sedith, and Felix are going to be doing a live stream with for Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Apparently.
What?
I'm just reading you what I found on my Twitter.
The voice actor Claude is involved in 8.
He's not involved in it. He's going to be live streaming the game with the voice actor of Sedith and Felix.
Sweet.
I don't know when. They're just talking about live streaming it. It gives me an excuse to watch something else. How many more curing?
To quote the man in the machine gun, my cramped legs. That's the only line I know in the city.
That's fair. Even then, when I get Kieran Owens, it needs energy or shell.
I got fish.
I don't know how to feel, but
What?
What's up?
it kind of makes me curious to want to see a Part 7 anime right now, despite how we clearly need to see Part 6 first.
Yeah, because we still need to see some of that fucking female JoJo stuff.
The best badass female character in all of JoJo.
I can agree. Even though I barely read any of Part 6.
Here's the thing. Remember, Jotaro?
Yeah.
Remember how that literally of an asshole that he is and just literally just punches all his problems away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Oh.
So, remember how he's not really a person that is fond of women? Whenever you see so many women like pestering him?
Yeah, but this man, wow, fucked a woman.
Somehow he actually fucked a woman.
Yeah, this man who had no real interest in women went out and fucked a woman.
He actually fucked a woman, and we got Joey.
Because you know, that's not.
Sorry. I think it's Jotaro. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting that correct. Yeah, Jotaro actually did that, and the reason why he did it was just to keep the JoJo family line, so to speak.
Professor, you know,
But
Professor,
even then, he's
glad
still
that
an
I came to the
asshole
Officers
of a
Academy.
father figure because,
feel
as
accepted here.
my panel did a joking
I've
at him,
learned so much.
at some
Honestly, I'm
point,
surprised
I
at how
think
much I've
the
grown.
wife
So,
eventually like
I will
divorces
not
him
let
or
the
some
Academy be
shit.
destroyed.
And what makes
It's
it
important to
funny
me,
is
and
that
I will protect it.
he doesn't really bother helping
Feel
his
braver just
daughter
hearing you
get
say
out of
that,
jail.
Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
For all intents and purposes, we joke that he's just literally just in the sea with the dolphins.
Imagine fucking a woman, not because you love her, but
Can I hear a moment,
because
Gatekeeper?
you need to keep
Greetings,
your
Professor.
family, because
Something
your
to report.
family line needs to be
Unexpected,
kept.
isn't it?
Nice work.
Apparently, this is the first time
Granted,
Garrett
it's
Mach
not
has been invaded
Goku.
in
It's
its
not like
full
Goku levels of
995
bad. It
year
could be put
history.
up there.
It's my job to protect this gate. So even if
Here's
enemies
the
come in
thing,
droves,
you could,
I
some
will
arguments, like
never
some
let
could
them
pretend to
through.
say that,
I
but
hope
the
we
thing
both
is,
survive. Let's battle
Jotaro
with
does
all our
care
might, and pray
somewhat,
we win
just
this
he
thing.
doesn't have the best way of expressing it. Goku just is fucking stupid.
I cannot express my emotions, so therefore I will fuck you and then say, hey, this is how I feel. That, and then I just want to keep my family line alive.
The most
Guess the only
important
difference, at
nobles
least
in the Empire
Jotaro actually
are known
kissed a
for
woman.
taking power from the
That's
previous
fair.
Empire, my father included.
Because for some reason
I
you're
didn't
telling
think
me
it possible for the
Goku
Imperial princess could
never
Never.
kissed
so
Chi
easily.
in his entire
However, it
life.
seems
Not
that both
even
my
on the
father
wedding
and
day.
Gaspars are supporting
I remember that
Having
whole
both the
bit from
Minister of
the
Domestic
dub to
Affairs
Super.
and
Oh my
Minister of
god.
Military Affairs on your
That
side
just
gives you
makes it
total
very
control over the
horrible and
Empire's
just like,
military and
as
finances.
if we didn't already know
You
that
must have been
Goku was a
making
bad father
preparations for
figure.
quite
Now you're
some
just
time
telling me
without
that
anyone
literally
noticing.
he doesn't know the meaning of the word kiss.
He doesn't. He's a bad husband. Wait, he probably doesn't even know the definition of
Alliance's
husband
territory
either.
will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger,
I'm starting to
Does
hate.
anyone
that means my
explain to me
sister's
why
in danger
part 5
too.
is about the son of Dio?
There's no way
So
I'm gonna
part
allow that.
5,
Doesn't
after the
matter
events
how
of
many
part
guys they
4,
throw at
you
us.
focus
I'll
on
beat 'em
what
all.
would you
These
think would
muscles
be
aren't just for
another
show.
of which,
But first,
sorry, I forgot his name,
I gotta get some
Kenichi,
food.
aka Echoes, going into Italy because Jotaro wants him to find Dio's son because he fears of whether or not the son could potentially follow in his father's footsteps or not.
But his son just
However-
wants. Sorry, go ahead.
However, once he does find the son, he then slowly has some debatable thoughts
This is
of
nearly as
just
delicious as
slowly
Mother's
pretending to
cooking.
investigate, but then it's like
I would happily eat
completely
this every
forgot
day.
because the main goal
This
is that
so good. Can I have seconds?
I forgot his name.
But like in reality, doesn't.
Giorno. There we go.
Yeah.
Giorno's main goal is that he wants to be a gangstar, which is a callback to at least several movies.
Pardon me.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he also want to like, kind of, clean up his father's mistakes at one point? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of something else.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of something else. I don't know.
Giorno does not know his father. All he has is just a picture of his father,
Right.
or quote unquote his biological father.
I don't
The
know.
the thing is, it's only in certain video games that you can say it's more funny as to how it's somewhat relates to father and son, because both of them, not only do they have the hair color lines at some point, but also the fact that literally both of them literally just say ora Buddha Muda a lot, so to speak.
Ain't that the like father, like son?
Mainly because in Giorno's things, he respects everybody. But the thing is, he's not a big fan of repeating himself, because it's pointless to repeat self if you don't understand it
We
the
must
first time.
protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb
Right.
was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The
I think I'm like
Archbishop has
2
already given you a
episodes
new
away from
responsibility.
finishing part 5. I
want
don't
you to
remember.
rise to that honor.
Basically, he wants to be a gangstar
have
just so
something to ask of
that he could more or less wants to be a gangstar. And the thing is that the current gangstar literally is an asshole.
I still have much to learn.
To think
No, part
Edelgard
5
was
is already
somehow
finished,
connected
Chester,
to the
and
captain's
I highly
murderer.
recommend watching
Well,
it because it's really good.
Perhaps it's pointless to
I've
get
enjoyed
upset
what I've
about the
watched so
past.
far.
A lot
My
of
duty
disturbing
now is to
moments that
prepare
can
for
kind of
battle.
make you
We're
cringe.
depending on your strength,
points.
Professor.
Yes,
Crush our
I
enemies.
can agree with that statement.
Look no further than if you
I
haven't
hope
already
you're
cringed
watching.
enough on certain moments,
We
such
will
as the
protect
train
Garreg
scenes.
Oh God,
cringe
please,
hardly at the Metallica fight.
please don't make me remember the train scene. Please stop right now.
Hang in there, Peach. I'm still in the middle of 3. Oh no, you already met Doggy. Have you met Iggy yet, there, Chester?
Held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place.
What?
But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower.
The funny thing about with part 6
And
is
of
that it
course,
does
the
some
crest
few
stones
minor
somehow
callbacks to 3,
transform those
mainly
traitors
how
and their
it starts
captives
with your
into
main
demonic
character in jail.
beasts. Could that possibly
Exactly
be
like
their
3.
aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create
like father, like
demonic
daughter.
beasts.
Oh, fuck God, no. Last episode was when Polnareff became a kid.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, there's a certain person with a stand that just turns them into
The
kids.
mastermind behind the
Yeah,
attacks
I
on
know
the
what he's talking
monastery
about.
was
Good God.
Fucking dirty, but Jotaro's just like, I
Wow.
don't have time for this
Doesn't
shit. I'm
make
just gonna
much
beat the
sense,
living
though,
shit out of
does
you
it?
even as a kid.
There would need to be all sorts of
Even if you are a child, I will not hold back. Die.
No, even when he
I'm
is a
gonna
child, he'll
stop.
just
I
really
don't
beat
really
the
have
shit
the
out of
head
you.
for this political stuff. Mostly, I'm worried about my old opera company.
And I still think it's
I wonder what's
great.
happening in the capital right now. I hope they're
Meanwhile,
safe.
Will's quietly on the sideline. How you doing, Will?
I don't know.
I
I
can
should talk
tell-
about JoJo over because it's hurting my head.
Figured you were just trying to concentrate on the game, but okay.
Both.
It's a hard series to explain as it is.
I'm trying to like have a vague understanding of what's going on, but
Well,
Each part is its own. The best way to describe it is that each part is its own thing, so to speak. Like for one thing, notice how we mentioned that
How
there's
are
a
you,
Joestar
Professor?
family line, so to speak.
Any new changes
The
to
same involved
report?
with Dio
With the
Brando.
Imperial Army
Because
drawing near,
the main thing is
it
that
is
with
most
every
vexing
part,
that we
you
cannot
instead focus on a
relax and
different
converse as we once
JoJo
did.
character, past crew, so to
Thankfully,
speak.
you have the divine
And whatever
protection of the
quote-unquote
goddess
villain
on your
is,
side.
goal,
Please
motivation,
try
what
to listen
we're seeing of their
carefully for her
dreams,
voice.
so to speak.
May the goddess's voice.
So
reach
what
you.
part 1 and part 3 is basically beat up Dio, part 5 is basically I want to be a gangstar.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or as everyone likes, or some people like to call it, Dio fucks up the universe.
you thought it was the Flame Emperor, but it was me, Dio.
Well, yeah, explaining it is trying to explain and understand is hard. Do you know how I felt when my coworker said, "Hey,
I
can you
cannot
explain
believe
this
our
anime my
negligence
son's
allowed the
watching called
Empire to
JoJo's
invade."
Bizarre Adventure?" I literally
Oh,
slapped my
no.
forehead and
Edelgard
went, "Oh
probably
no."
gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach,
Well, the
intending to do
Bazaar
this
and
from the
Adventure
start.
literally explains it in and of
Soldiers
itself.
disguised
It's
as
something that
merchants and
can't
pilgrims to
exactly be
avoid
explained,
suspicion,
but all we can say
infiltrating
is,
the entire
if
area
you're
little by
familiar
little.
with
They couldn't
Persona,
be better prepared.
welcome to
We'll
part
have a
3.
tough time winning this one, I'm
Well,
afraid.
This is literally like this is like a 45-year-old father asking me about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I said that. I said it's called Bizarre Adventure, so I don't know how well I can explain it. And he's like, "Try me." I'm just like,
Alrighty.
and then I got like halfway through my explanation. He's like, "Stop! I already don't understand." I'm like, "Well,
let's
have
see.
fun."
You guys see Tiny
Like I
Tina
said,
Borderlands
like
3,
I
although
said.
she isn't so tiny anymore. That's the one thing I was curious about where I looked ahead.
Come to this.
Yes! And I love it.
I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place.
Continue what you were saying, Peter.
I cannot protect the things
Yeah,
I
trying
should.
to explain is very hard too, especially when, again,
Professor,
once you get to part 3 and
survived
onwards,
this
every
war.
like
I
fight
wish to return to my
is
homeland,
just its own thing,
the
such
land
as
of my
again,
king.
Part 1 and 2 does their own thing, which is not to say it's bad. In fact, it's usually kind of why I like to joke about how that because when Will
We're
got the
falling
stone
behind.
mask
I
in
don't know that we
the
can keep up with the new
Castlevania
Emperor.
of his Castlevania playthrough,
To
literally
think
that
she
is a
was able to
callback
raise
to
an army
JoJo's
of
Bizarre
that
Adventure
size right under our noses.
because vampire.
However
Mhm.
hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance.
But
of winning.
once you get to part 3, everything from here
The
on
enemy
out
has
is
too many
nothing but
advantages.
quote-unquote
We
stand
must make
battles,
careful preparations.
or you be familiar with persona battles.
And that's the gist of it.
What the?
Boom, barrel.
So
I don't know how to
the
respond to
best
that
way
reaction.
describe this, Will's like, you know how like every character party member
Oh, come on!
You know how like every character in Persona 5 only has one persona?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm
I'll
just
give you a
frustrated
hint
over
on the
Lost Items.
Hedgehog case. You already talked to her.
Hey.
I'm so tempted not to worry about lost items, but because we only have 2 weeks.
Because it's turning you off in the middle of the month.
So, you know how like every Persona 5 crew only has one persona? Like they can't switch to anything else. That's literally the best way to describe everything from here on out of Part 3 and onward. Anyone can have a stand, however, you need to meet certain criteria rules, such as you need to
I'll
be
have that
strong.
girl's
You need to be
head.
like strong enough just to
Just
wield
you
one,
wait.
so to speak. Like
Oh, God.
both mentally and physically.
Dude. Do you need a high five? Do you need a real hug? Are you okay? I can give you a rough fist if you want. No? Oh, okay, I'll just...
Well, you would hug Dimitri.
You sure you want to hug him?
Remember our tea time, Dimitri! Remember how splendid it was! Remember the good times!
No, Will, you got it wrong. It's like, Dimitri? You okay, dude? Would you like a cup
Guess
of
we
tea?
have no choice but to fight, have
And
we?
then Dimitri has
Oh, but boy, when
PTSD
it'll
of the
do
perfect
something
tea
like
time.
I'm sure
No,
we'll be
just more
all
like
right
sipping
there,
the tea
Professor.
reminds him of his
The
homeland.
goddess will keep us safe.
Oh no. Oh no, why did I...
Oh, I'm already heading.
Another oh no. I just realized the game gave me a quest for reaching Hunter rank 100. I hate it.
Professor, can we really defeat someone who is willing
What
to
is
turn
it?
their back on the world?
The quest is
Just to
called the
uphold their own
Sapphire
beliefs.
Stars Guidance. Slay
spent
all
my whole
target
life running in
Slay
fear.
all target
now
monsters.
I-
Tempered Kushala Deora, Tempered Teostra,
Surely
and
we
Tempered
can win if we rely on
Nergigante.
each other. Right, Professor?
Yeah, I'm not gonna join you.
Hey.
I wasn't going to
Professor.
ask you to join me, but I just
Why
realized I
not
got
again?
this quest.
Is it not?
You?
I wasn't going to ask you to, because I know how much tempered
An
monsters
honorable notion.
scare you.
Do you think there is something to be done?
Well, hope you enjoyed
Whatever
that
shall we
conversation
do?
about JoJo. I know my brain hasn't.
I never wanted another
Hard tricks.
war.
The thing is, once
I
you
know.
watch,
I get it,
Steel
I
you
get
get
it.
that
ourselves for
slight.
the fight
The thing
ahead.
is, when you watch it, you kind of get an understanding. It's just something that does its own complicatedness because he's like Araki
Need something.
likes to
See you
go
again
all
soon.
over the place. Like as much as we like to mess with Noboru's questionable way of writing, Araki goes full on 180 to hell and back, to the moon and back, and literally
Well
whatever
done.
he eats, it
You
just
have my
shits it out.
thanks.
Because he
So
does-
it's like trying to get a faint grasp of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, but watching the anime. But yet, when you actually do research yourself, it's a pain in the neck.
Well, to put it simple, you know how like you could pretend to say how everybody could have superpowers, but the question is how far do you go into making that be something that is exclusive to them and only them?
Ah.
Like how you could pretend to say someone has fire, but that depends on how
Beauregard
far you want to go to
became
the
emperor
extreme
and
of
raised an
saying
army,
this
huh?
particular
I
definition
knew the
of
kid had
fire.
it in her. I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. Thinking about it makes me scared. We're
So,
up
just for
against the
example, in
entire
part
Imperial
5, you
army.
have a guy,
Still, I know
Richard
someone as smart
whose
as you
main
will figure
stand power
something
is
out.
called Sticky Fingers.
Sticky finger.
And
I love
the
it.
main ability of that stand is to create zipper holes in any place.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand.
Meaning
But
you
if we are
have an
going to attack
automatic
them
like
now,
portal
we
you
must
can,
be
you
honest
can
with
tap
ourselves
through to
about our
anything.
chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial army with everything I have for
I
as
love that
long
guy,
as
he's
I am
great.
able. But
So with how
Gloucester's
simple that practice
territory
is, that means you
adjacent
can
to
do
Imperial
so
lands.
many things
Let us
with
proceed
that.
with caution. It would seem that your reputation is on. It's a shame
I love them. I also love the memes of sticky fingers. The things people make with them.
Crazy and Fargus about
They're
it.
great.
Yes, the
My
Boris
father must be
fetish
beside
in Kingdom
himself.
Hearts
I
2.
don't get it.
Zippers.
Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles? Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war
I know,
over
but then
them?
you have someone like
must be some lofty
Giorno, and
ideals, to say the
Giorno's stand
least.
power is
What's up for
basically
pay?
creating life in inanimate objects.
Once the Imperial army
He
reaches
gives
the
life to
monastery,
anything that's inanimate,
have no
so
choice
as
but
something
to
as
fight.
small as a
What's going
bullet,
to happen to us?
you could turn that into a giant tree.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and
I still
especially
think
with
that's
you,
kinda
Professor,
cool.
I know we can do this. Huh? I'm really...
Once the huh?
And to make it all the more hilarious, based on that stand power, depending on if it's a piece of flank that belongs to something, it can return back to the person.
Intermediate lance turret. Ferdinand!
I am Ferdinand von Iger.
I am A+ in lance.
Nice.
You are nothing.
Also, I would love to join you in that, but I'm waiting for the update.
I'm not even doing that quest. I'm hunting a monster. I don't know
I would love to join you, but I'm updating.
Yeah, it's not a
The
big
mark
update.
of nobility.
Yeah, except my thing's taking forever.
It fixes a couple of bugs. When you first played Iceborne, at the beginning bit, did you experience the handler running around in circles in the ancient forest?
I don't
This was beneath
think
me.
so.
Well, the patch primarily fixes some issues with Glavinus and the handler, because I guess they were buggy upon launch, which is weird because the only bug I had, which was on screen, was the handler running around in circles when I started Iceborne, and I couldn't continue the story until she caught up, which was annoying.
And when the
Couldn't believe
update, the
it.
bug
She wanted to
features
play in
on
the snow.
today.
The bug completely removes the handler from the game. Best patch ever.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. He can also create body parts and organs.
Yeah,
with
that's
that
it.
thing. Meaning that he is, quote unquote, your
This was
healer
beneath me.
in the group. And given with what Bucciarati's gang goes through, yeah, it's a good thing that Giorno joins the fucking party. Because holy shit, Mista. Fucking Mista and his goddamn luck.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self.
Seriously,
Now
out
it
of how
turns
many
out
times he
Edelgard
gets
is the
himself
Flame
involved,
Emperor
I'm
and the new
surprised that
Adrestian
he's
Emperor.
just still
And
breathing.
she's striking
I'm surprised
out
he's
against the
not
monastery.
fucking in
The
pieces.
full force of the Imperial army behind
Especially
her.
with the
He's
certain
cut a beater
angles
at
that
her
he
own
got
game.
hit.
For our
Seriously,
sake,
that's
as
right,
well
Z.
as Lady Reyes.
How was he alive?
He should not be. It's like watching Mortal Kombat and the finishers. These people should be dead, but they're not.
Some of them, yes, others, no. Mista is just, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, Mista, come on, buddy. You should be on the ground. Dead.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they
I know,
are.
let's just have a hilarious
Don't
scene
let
with
compassion for her get in your
Mista
way.
complaining about how
People's
he doesn't
perhaps
like
if I
being
joined your
touched in
class,
some
I
ways
could
when
watch
Giorno's
your
trying to
technique
heal
up
all his
close.
wounds.
Indeed. I think that's best. I'll transfer to
I
your class.
fucking love that scene.
Don't make me
Yeah.
regret it.
And Felix joined my house.
Oh, that seems great.
Thanks, Felix.
I don't
Oh,
normally have
this
a
is
problem jumping
this is
into a
not
fight.
what I expected.
It feels
I've been lied to.
Why did you chuck Felix in? Now I can't call Dimitri a
We aren't
whore.
especially close.
I
but
took
he's
Felix
not
in
an
on my
opponent I
playthrough of
wanna
the Golden
face.
Deer,
I'd almost
and
rather
he
fight a
proved to be
monster.
super useful,
I hope he's not part of the
especially
group
with his
coming to
master
attack
class.
Garreg Mach.
What would you classify him in terms of his ability stats? Like, similar to like a Myrmidon in a way?
Yes.
Because it kind of looks like a Myrmidon to me.
He kind of functions like that. But the class I gave him, which is apparently his best class without me knowing, is the Mortal Savant, I believe.
Oh.
The Empire's 6
That's
great
what I
noble
had him
families
as
have declared their support for Edelgard.
endgame, and
Of the
oh
other
my
3,
god,
Lord
his
Vestal
magic
was
is great.
assassinated. Hubert,
He actually
his
has
son,
good
will
magic?
succeed him.
It's mostly
Bernadette's
Thunder
father,
and
Count Varley,
one or two
is under
other ones,
house
but
arrest.
with
His
Mortal
wife is
Savant,
now
the
supporting
magic set it
Edelgard.
gives him is pretty good.
And my father.
Like his
He was
strength.
stripped of his
He
role
does
as prime
not
minister.
look like the type of person that
As a
says I should
result,
know magic.
House Ire has lost all of its power.
You have to change
all of
his
its
goals around a
lands.
bit.
We have lost
But
everything.
eventually, if you get him proficient in sword wielding and
What do I
reason,
do?
he learns some pretty good sword and thunder skills.
Still, like, just by looks alone, he doesn't seem like the magic type to me.
No, I agree, he doesn't. But I'm kind of glad he is because, good lord, Mortal Savant is really good, in my opinion, anyway.
Middle's concern for you, Will. Speak.
Will's just trying to concentrate and take everything in. We're talking about stuff that he's not sure of. But yes, Will. Thoughts on the story so far that you were
The
experiencing?
one who calls herself the Flame
My
Emperor
heart.
was connected to those strange beings.
What about your
The
pants?
Imperial Army might be using even more
Why-
terrifying
why?
methods than we know. You had better be cautious.
I mean,
Professor.
other than his hard on
Any
for
amount of
Dimitri,
carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
Point.
Yes?
it is the point.
Yes, I love Riku Richard. I mean, what?
I think there's people I'm missing, but I think that's literally everything.
I can't help but just compare Dimitri to Richard from Tales of Grows Up.
Will, I
And
just
it
hope
fucking works.
Will actually gets to marry Bernadette by the end of the game as he wants.
And then somehow he accidentally marries Dimitri. Doesn't even get a single support with him.
How does the game allow this? The game had a special update just for this situation.
And by that, we just mean that he just literally comes back for a secondary
I
tea.
like this, but it's been a
And
while,
that's
so
it.
I'm not
Not
sure.
even an actual support version.
This
I tricked
is
you
my
all.
most
I
favorite
lied.
dish of all.
This is all a ruse.
Alright, 1 Professor Point left. Oh, not increasing skills anytime soon. Let's see in the cathedral. Why not?
Why don't you use some of your renown if you even have any?
What's renown?
Go to the church.
Oh, you mean the statues?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've been using them.
Okay. I just
Oh,
haven't
you
paid
got
attention.
some more, didn't you?
Yeah. I thought you got more
I
from
got
that last fight.
700. That's not gonna upgrade a dang thing.
See you again soon.
Alright, well, I tried.
Hey Dimitri, you wanna sing it? Oh right, okay, I'm just gonna move on.
He's a little crazed right now. Come back later. it's like he's like a magic 8-ball. Ask again later.
This is no. I'll keep my.
Now, I was curious as to whether or not if you were gonna pick Edelgard or not, because that would have been fucking funny.
I agree. It would have been hilarious.
Alright, let me see if I can do a last minute upgrade instead of the statues.
Quickly,
You can't.
before the
Nope.
time skip. Oh.
Okay.
You can't. You only have. You said it yourself. You only have 700.
Okay, well that's it for... Oh wait, support? Hey! Let's try and cheer to move with some support, what do you say?
Everyone's still worrying about the war.
My head is pounding.
Be happy.
You'd think I'd get used to this.
Don't worry.
Oh.
About
I
a
need my reaper
thing.
Happy.
Manuela?
Cause
Oh my
every little
goodness, you
thing
look
is
terrible.
gonna be alright.
Don't get up. I'll get you some water.
Ah,
I should
yes, I
fluff up
remember
those
that Will
pillows
Smith
for you.
movie.
It will make you more comfortable.
We don't talk about it. I talk about like the actual song, not the
I'm
fact that it was in that
completely
movie.
Hopeless.
Yes, and tell Square Enix to not ruin the
I
song
was
Stand
so
By
proud
Me,
of being the
assholes.
reason you came to Garrick Mock. Dorothea wanted
Not much
to
I can do
follow
about
in my
that.
footsteps.
I
How
like that
great
song,
is
but now
that?
because of that, I can't
thought I'd
unhear
use
it,
that
and
as
you
an
make me have to
inspiration
hear
to
it in that
straighten
goddamn
myself
game,
out.
and you could have made your own
Less of
original
a-
song.
You know, less of a disgrace. But here I am, right in front of you, dealing with the worst hangover I've had in weeks.
You thought you'd hide this from me?
Wait, you mean you knew?
Even when you were still with the opera company, you had quite the reputation. There was a joke that you could outdrink a fish and the sailor who caught it.
Dorothea, my brain's pounding as it is. Please, stop. It's all true. But I can't handle hearing it from you, the girl I thought I had inspired to greatness. I can't believe I tried so hard to be a good example for you.
I love how
when
that
you knew
just to point out that
all
this is the
along.
one teacher
I
who gets herself
leap
drunk
into the
and
ocean and
somehow
drown.
not a single person just
say
like
that.
bothers to question
You've
whether
not
or not
lost
this
a
is
bit of
technically
respect
okay.
from me. Not one bit. Everyone has their faults, and
She's a teacher.
some have
She's
more than
allowed to do
others,
whatever she
but
wants.
More
you
like
were the
Ray doesn't
finest
mind it.
songstress the opera had ever
As long
seen.
as you don't spew
You've taught me
heresy.
well. What I mean to say is, you're my inspiration. I really do admire you.
Thank you, Dorothea. That means a lot.
You're welcome, Ash. I mean, Manuela. Okay.
Heard you finally won a tournament, you goddamn loser.
Well, congratulations on your protagonist retirement. Okay. Literally, what might be my last instruction.
Nah, you'll be fine. This is fine.
Just remember to check on the group task and goals. You already got some students with A pluses.
Yeah.
I'm told that at work, like, this week is Spirit Week. I'm a little saddened I don't have a Rock Band t-shirt, because otherwise I could have just jokingly pretended to come in with the Pillarmans from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I would have been
I
amused.
want a Pillarmans t-shirt. Just so in case people ask me, I'd be like, it's like, what's that band? The Pillarmans. This
Yeah,
is
it's
Cars. This is WAMU. This is AC/DC. Just mess with their heads.
Tell
There
me,
you
am
go.
I achieving anything yet?
What if I actually had a ghost band? The current,
I was right.
band I could probably think of for a
How
t-shirt I would want to have
not
would
used to
be
such praise.
Ghost.
The music's
It's
good.
a long road to mastery.
Oh, you bitch. I can't get up there.
And then how that yesterday was Disney, but yesterday was my day off.
Oh, no Kingdom Hearts
so
outfit.
I couldn't.
That went way better than expected.
I would have loved just to walk in with Kingdom Hearts in case if people were to pretend
Nailed
to
it.
say, "How is that Disney?" I'd be like, "Well, let me show you this chart here. You see,
I'll
way
get it
back
next
when."
time, too.
Fuck April Fool's joke
Nailed
back
it.
in 2000. became the series that we have today that is fucking confusing.
all in the bundle of 2002.
And just to bear in mind, Disney signed a paper and said it was okay.
Disney approved this.
Maybe I've grown. That was nice.
Too bad they can't break the monsters created like they did in the first game.
I can't believe it. Oh, I'll try to get the next one too. I can't believe it. I would like to do this again sometime. I would like to do this again sometime. I have done it! No need to just continue with the praises. I would like to do this again sometime. Everything went pretty well today. I've grasped it! How lovely! Everything went pretty well today. I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring. I got it right? Phew. Thanks for the help. I did pretty well today.
Alright, that's it. Let it begin.
I've got
With the
something I want to ask
with the final instruction, begin.
Why is it that men don't like women who are messy?
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, she would ask that question.
Well, the chart says.
Well, the chart says.
Alright, pick the answer. Which one do you think would please her?
The one about being messy, probably.
You wouldn't want a messy man either? Nobody likes this. Men have unrealistic expectations.
It seems like you just know
Yeah, because
everything.
that's it.
That was it.
Oh my god, she really is that pathetic. No wonder she can't find a man. I wouldn't date her too, she was like that.
I love how these lectures are just please them, and for some reason you get 50 points.
Give them pats on the head and call them good boys and girls, and you get anywhere you want.
Shamir. Oh! Oh.
Oh, right, you.
Fine.
Tea time.
Tea time.
Tea time! What?
You
Oh,
called
we
me, so
did
I
it.
came. Thank you.
You gotta give her the best tea.
Yes.
How well do you know Shamir? How well do you know her?
Oh?
That's one. I feel that.
Oh god, you got one.
No.
Very good.
Oh, there's one.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I got 2.
It's not a perfect tea time.
Congratulations, you passed.
Congratulations, you actually talked to a woman.
Thank you. I'll
Scary,
visit
isn't
again
it?
when I'm free.
I didn't expect the real life question to be. Yeah, neither did I. Like what?
With you, I can.
Look up the
With
fire
the two
on
of
them.
us,
Like,
there's nothing
literally.
to worry about.
I didn't expect a real life
Was it
question.
so
Well,
bad?
guess what? You got one.
The very last battle before the war.
What a joyous memory.
And one that he'll never forget.
Especially with Dimitri.
How long will this take?
Ooh, Linhardt learned Excalibur.
Age is but a number.
And Handyman learned Ragnarok.
Nice.
Okay, where's the Keyblade?
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Ragnarok's a,
Not that
I can really
Ragnarok.
do this.
Aw,
Ragnarok's a good
now I'm
high-level fire magic.
You keep forgetting that in some other cases, Ragnarok means the end of the world.
In Norse mythology, especially.
Also, if you play Golden Sun, you know it's more scary how that the Earth Elementalist learns that.
Yeah. It's like, wow, what the fuck? Okay.
Alright, now I'll make up for Cyril.
Will you?
Well, looks like he's an axe user, so...
And you immediately go to intermediate.
Yeah. I don't trust my RNG.
I passed.
I'm sorry, I don't trust my RNG. I may have gotten lucky with Bernadetta, but that luck expires.
All luck does.
I just want
Unless
to
you're Claude.
see 68%. Ooh.
It's not 69. I know, horrible joke, but sometimes it has to be made.
At least you're the one that made it.
It's more of a disappointment than anything, because that's all I do.
Okay. I think Felix is... Actually, let's see if there's a stat bonus in for Felix.
Perhaps.
There's 2 chances for it. No. Okay. How about the others? So yeah, I'm never changing. Bernadette, I'm never changing. Okay, spars. Oh! Andrew.
Yeah, what?
Kaspar's odds of passing are 69.
Oh, Lord. I jinxed it.
Do it.
There it is.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I have 11 advanced seals. I don't care if I miss it. Oh, but do we go with the... He's been really good as a brawler. I'm gonna do the brawler one.
He's probably your best as a brawler, but the thing is that if you just want like other minor building,
Yeah, he got it. He got the chains.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, nailed it.
Kunai with chain.
Ooh, and Linhardt can level up to a warlock.
Can we just say this is the most what the heck fashion choice? For a
Yeah.
brawler?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like, the fuck. Ha. Suck it.
I'm glad I'm doing this now.
Woo.
I passed?
No.
Well done, me.
just curious about the stat bonuses. I'm not gonna change it. No stat bonuses. Okay.
Now you're gonna have to slowly reach the conclusion where then you're gonna have to slowly choose what master class for each student.
I know. I know. When I get a master seal.
If he gets a master seal.
Again. Alright, well that's it for that. Oh wow, it's actually right down the line of what to do.
Nice.
What do I do? I could either do a last bit of seminar.
This is your gonna be last battle, which I highly recommend. There's something you do have the rare monster you could fight.
I do. Let's do it.
Because, let's see, that level suggestion is what level for the main story?
Well, I think 28. The others were 28 too.
For the Battle of Garrick Mark?
I think so. I'll double check after this battle.
I think most of his characters
I think
are
we're gonna save. Actually, I don't think we're able to save the big battle for later. We'll see.
I think most of your characters are about like 30-ish.
For the most part, there are a few stragglers. Alright. Let's see who's here. Look at all these individuals.
Shiny
Well, what are you
examples.
doing here? Nope. Let's say someone else. Felix is 23. As is Sedith. And then there's Zero. Eloise. Can't check right now because he's in. There we go. Eloise is 21. I feel like it'd be good to have Felix. Although I wouldn't need another axe wielder. Let's go with Felix. Why not? I'm gonna have you adjust with Noella. And I'm gonna have you adjacent to Shamir. Check out the map. I'm guessing the monster's gonna be a bird again. Oh no, it's a wolf. Okay. I'll take it. Why not?
Variety.
Variety is the spice of life. Also explosions.
Considering the monster I'm fighting, that is completely accurate.
Okay. Oh, actually, I do want to go to Marketplace real quick.
Huh?
Andrew will never find me. He doesn't realize I'm joining.
Is that the one?
You're
Thanks,
I'm in investigation. I don't know how far you are in the story, so what it shows I'm fighting might be considered spoilers.
Oh yeah, Andrew's been
that the one?
keeping up with me about what he's found.
Thanks
Oh,
a bunch.
I'm not ready.
Come back soon.
As a veteran of the Monster Hunter community, I can vastly say that, yeah, I can't wait for you to pretendingly rage quit on this because, again, this is G rank.
Are you talking to Will?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't rage quit yet.
Thanks
The only
a
thing I
bunch.
raged against is what I've found might
Is
be
that the one?
the final boss, but
Is
I'll keep
that
that
the
to
one?
myself.
Thanks a bunch. Come back.
It's kind of sudden considering what I haven't fought yet, but I'll get to that eventually.
What, you mean more subspecies?
No, specific monsters like Zinogre and Yan Gruga.
I will get
Considering how it's very odd, given that in most other previous Monster Hunter games, usually you fight them not too far off early on.
Well, they're different, so me and Will assume that the monsters I listed more monsters that I'm gonna keep.
Ahead of myself.
Well, I speak in terms of when compared to like the other previous games, because remember, I still find it strangely weird how that in the original Monster Hunter game, Diablos was like quote unquote the final monster, so to speak.
I thought it was this weird.
But then in 3 Ultimate, you fight this as a low rank monster.
I thought the final boss in 1 was his weird one-horned cousin.
Well, story-wise, no. That depends on which version you speak of, story or the quote-unquote hub.
What did I expect?
I wouldn't know. When I finally got sat down and got to playing Monster Hunter 1, I didn't go too far, because I didn't have a lot of time.
And the controls are weird.
Yes, they are, but,
I remember someone telling me, yeah, the controls involves your control stick actually being just a bunch of seconds being your weapons. It's just, what?
It's really, really awkward.
Which is why that they luckily changed it for the better.
Yes. Now, yes, I finally got what I was looking for. Oh, thank God. I can stop hunting this stupid monster.
Another win.
I literally get everything but what I was looking for, and I finally fucking got it.
What were you fighting?
Basilgeuse. I was looking for a Basilgeuse mantle.
Basilgeuse?
Yes!
Stay focused.
What is this trophy I just got?
Uzi.
Bagel bites.
It's over.
I should have some of those in my freezer.
Each battle a chance to grow.
If you call yourself a gamer, cook those right now. You gotta prove yourself how an MMO are you.
Oh, I got the trophy for having 1,000,000 Zenny. That's what that was.
That's my cue.
I was wondering what that was. Pichu, where are you story-wise in Iceborne?
So remember how the last thing I did was very humorously touching Bambi?
Okay.
That's it.
Thanks.
That's where you're at? Okay.
That is how incredibly lazy I am, and how much I will go out of my way to be even further lazy.
Oh, well, Xeno'jiiva showed up, so I need his shells.
I rank Xeno'jiiva?
Yes.
If you wait for me, I will gladly join you.
Understood. I'm gonna take this
Why am I
moment
even
to
here?
put some of those bagel bites in the microwave then.
Put me in there.
Because they don't take that long. I will return.
No one makes it past
Is
me.
Will ever gonna speak, or is he ever gonna be a mute, silent protagonist?
I'm just getting started.
I should write
I am
some.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
You can actually write something?
Let us
I
away.
don't know, they took down Meepers a while ago.
Now all I can say is, well, you are going to have a quote-unquote fun time if you so much as get back to Iceborne.
Main story
I'll
first.
grow as strong as I can.
What main story?
I didn't complete. I didn't finish Monster Hunter World.
To the fairness, World's quote-unquote post after Nergigante kind of a little lackluster to some arguments. And if anything, it's more like a weird, odd excuse as to why you like the other Elden Dragons.
If I must. I must call it a day.
You are nothing.
what I was hoping for.
That really helped. Goddess, protect me.
Sorry.
Is this power really mine?
I returned.
You see that?
I am still fighting.
What you fight?
Yes.
Hi, Jagras.
Ah, great Jaggers. Classic monster, classic meme. The quest is ready. I'm just changing equipment and stuff, so pop in whenever you are set. Would you like me to SOS flare once we load in?
We'll see.
Yes.
Understood.
I do need some wings.
From Xeno?
Yes.
But part of me wants to make the bow for. Part of me wants to bring the bow for that
As
then,
expected.
because I have a better chance of breaking wings that way.
If you want to, go ahead.
Point is, well, the thing is, I gotta actually upgrade my bows a bit because I've been focusing way too much on the sword and shield.
Joe Cat would be proud of you.
Oh, I'm sure he would, and I would gladly shake his hand. Granted, the day I ever meet him.
I imagine him as a nice dude.
He looks like a nice dude. Let's see, where am I at? Alright.
If anything, I would just be joining him on the quote-unquote "the Bard is the best class" if you would never convince me otherwise.
So, I was thinking, when Will eventually gets to Monster Hunter World, should we just play support for him?
Up to you.
Another
We could
step
just always
forward.
just be where it's like, oh, we join him, but we're just gonna stand there and watch.
I made a joke about that when he eventually fights Devil Joe. I said, we'll sit there and me and Pichu will just cheer you on from the sidelines. If anything, for shits and giggles, I'll gladly learn the hunting horn, just for extra buffs. I will gladly take the time to play the Bard.
Excuse me, that's my job.
Hey, double Bard, nothing wrong with it.
No, that is my job. My job.
God, you sound like the person who yelled at me for playing Sword and Shield. So, to kind of give context, the one time I ever joined, voice chat in Monster Hunter, big mistake. This dude got mad at me.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I don't do voice chats, period. Because if you so much as hurt me, if you had me in Kirby Clash, I would just be yelling at all the Japanese people, be like, get the fucking sword, we need to do the meteor thing, why aren't you grabbing the meteor?
But, he was yelling at me because I was playing Sword and Shield and he was playing Sword and Shield. He's like, we have an unbalanced team comp. I'm like, bro, this isn't over.
It doesn't fucking matter. It depends. How badly do you want the tail?
Yeah, like, seriously. How badly...
Here's the thing, like, if you want more tail cutting, you want as many people with blades as possible, but if you just want someone who can stun him, then sure, you can make the argument that you want someone who could be a ranged person, someone who could be the blunt,
So, just
and so on and so
So, just to make him happy so I don't have to listen to him, I went Greatsword, and I just tried to stun the monster best I could, along with our hammer guy. I just let him and the longsword guy cut the tail. I didn't fucking care. I was already done with this shit.
I love how that he complains. It's like, oh, we already have too many. It's like, you had a longsword, motherfucker. Don't you pretend to say that you can't have a secondary sword and shield, bitch.
Yeah, and I said, bro, I'm more comfortable on sword and shield, but I decided to meme on him and to just go Greatsword. Great Sword's fantastic, by the way.
I would just laugh for an entire crew of nothing but hunting hordes, not pretending to say that you can't be, but like just an entire army of hunting hordes, despite how in some cases we would need the Rathian tail or some sort.
To be fair,
Just for the joking sake, like we just do nothing but blast the song of our people.
I would gladly join a party of all hunting hordes. Again, I will literally learn hunting horde just for memes and shit, but I'll actually take supporting seriously. But the memes of just having a group of hunting horn users is fantastic. I love the idea.
Can you kabuki?
Probably, so I actually need to put time aside to learn another weapon. Personally, I don't really care. I'm about to probably get rid of one of my other weapons anyway. Question is, which one do I get rid of? Because I haven't touched the longsword in God knows how long.
No, I just keep the longsword as my secondary. I can't fully say if I want to play the dual blades in this game because it's not Gen Ultimate.
I'm not really a fan of dual blades in this game.
It's more funny. I only play dual blades exclusively in Gen Ultimate because I can't help it. I like aerial style fighting.
I will not fight you. I will leave you alone.
Now I mean to be anyone who listens to this and be like, I'm sorry, I know some people like certain other styles, and I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but I can't help it when it's just so satisfying to go aerial style as a dual blade.
I believe you. I can't upgrade. I can't make the Brachydios bow. I'm mad. Fucking Christ, whatever. None of my bows are even upgraded in master rank. So, sword and shield we go.
It's dangerous.
Because I don't feel confident bringing the great sword in as much as I love this great sword weapon that I got. A constantly moving target like Xenojiva. But he's a big target. He's a big boy.
Now I can do so much better.
He's a beautiful alien.
Facts.
And I'm not forgetting Will, he's an actual alien.
Yeah, well, wait till you meet Xenojiva.
Whoa.
Will's just like so bent up over
I think he's
Edelgard.
just destroyed and he just doesn't want to play Fire Emblem anymore.
Can I
I want to keep playing. I'm just afraid of what comes next.
I like how that he just refused to speak.
Will, as a streamer and a commentator, that's very poor. And I should know.
To be fair, look who's taking over.
Why don't you stop to input something? We'll gladly stop talking if you want to say something. Well, I'll gladly stop talking. I can't say anything for Pichu.
I mean, what the fuck do you want me to say? Woo, good job, Will. Keep up the good work.
That's better. See? You're already doing a great job.
Ooh, look at that enemy fly. You can see the blood flowing out of him. Can I go back to Yakuza 0?
No.
It's so much fun just to beat people up in the styles mode.
Remind me to talk to you about Yakuza 0. I think I have an idea of what I want to do, Pichu.
Stay focused.
I feel a karaoke coming inside of me.
Phrasing.
That is phrasing!
I know, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Got him! I can improve too, you know?
So did I ever tell you guys a story about how my friend's cat jumped in my bag?
Nope. Go for it.
Okay, so I went to my friend's house. Me and a few friends went to go play Pokemon because we still got a test for nationals.
That's
So,
well said.
Well said. Jinx.
Damn it.
Anyway.
I get it. Will said.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so we were at my friend's. We were just. It wasn't that funny. Anyway, so we were just messing around with deck ideas, and one of his cats, who's fond of me, was coming up and rubbing against my leg, and I was distracted. I wasn't giving him attention. So I got up, I went to the bathroom, I came back, the little shit jumped in my bag. And just kind of laid there. And as I'm trying to get a picture of him, he jumped back out and gave me a look. Hold up, I think I have the picture. I put it in the group chat. It's loading. This is the look the little shit gave me as I was trying to get a picture of him in my bag. Why is this window open? It's fucking freezing.
That's my cue.
Yeah, I love that one particular cat, but he's kind of a little shit.
Back to the fray.
But that's what I named my Palico, and I named him after my I named my Palico after him in Generations Ultimate.
Well, I forgot I actually had a lot of dragon resistance. I came prepared.
I would.
I have a lot of dragon resistance, Jules.
I have. What do I have? I don't remember what I have.
Apparently, I guess I only need 3.
All right, so what I did was when I was grinding Bracky, eventually I got tired of rolling around in his blast stuff, so I just put blast resistance on all my stuff. And Bracky's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, eat
I mean,
shit,
you still
Bracky.
get hurt, you just don't get like blast.
No, I get hurt by initial blast, like, if I'm near it, but, like, the slime doesn't stick to me. It doesn't give me weird blast blight, which is fine by me.
That's the thing. At the very least, you don't get the blast. You don't get a blast status thing. But
Yeah,
you
which
still
is-
slightly get hurt.
Facts. Which is
I will
fine.
get the victory.
I don't take that much damage anyway.
Homie.
Also, I just got an email confirming my pre-order for the Bracky plushie.
Put me in there.
Yes.
I'm gonna show up with so many fucking plushies, it's not even funny at this point. Cause let's see, Diggy and now Bracky.
Flash War!
Let us away.
Plush turf war.
I'll go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All roses have thorns.
Alright, finish the bagel bites. Am I a gamer now?
Watch and learn.
Need more bagel bites.
Let the lesson
There's a
begin.
whole, I can't eat that whole box of them. There's like 100 in there.
Should I have held back?
Welcome to MMO in a nutshell, according to South Park.
Considering the only MMOs I've played are... What was that one game we used to play, Will? Trove?
Up, there you go. I know what I am.
Greatness awaits.
Oh, are you here? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Still prepping.
I'm still prepping too.
I need to...
I
Makes money,
I need meds and other things, and I need to get rid of my traps. I need, I need to craft more max
You were wide
potions.
open.
Goody. Do I have anything
as
for
strong as
buffs?
I
I
can.
do. Ooh. I have lots of buffs. have SOS Flare ready to go.
Yeah, let me double check on the wish list based on my silly things I need.
Yeah. Do you still need any Nergigante stuff?
Yes.
I have a few Nergigante investigations if you want to do them.
A lot of them mainly comes from the Talons. I do need some
And I didn't
tickets.
even enjoy it.
Which tickets?
If
I
only my
think
research.
maybe some gems from certain monsters. Also, if I need like Legania gems, Teostra gems, I believe. I forget if I need Nergigante or not.
Because I remember you said you needed like 15,000 fucking talons. Yeah, when you said 15 talons, I'm like, wait a minute.
So yeah, going on my wish list. I need 3 more Xenojiva horns.
Okay. The wings too.
Let's see. 3 wings and I need 3 Xenojiva veils.
Those are common drops when we break stuff, but alright.
I didn't get any.
They're usually pretty common, at least for me they have been. But anyway.
I won't go down
What
so
am I doing?
easily.
You look ridiculous.
You do not bash Bracky in front of me. How
I
dare
will
you.
fucking bash Bracky in front of you.
Let me love my Bracky armor and weapon, you monster.
No.
Will, shut up. You'll get your time in Monster Hunter eventually. By the way, when I did what I said, I looked back at some of your Monster Hunter videos. You swapped weapons a couple times.
Only a fool challenges me.
You went from like Charge Blade to like Gun Lance. I mean, nothing wrong with those weapons.
My only thing I'm gonna nitpick with you is like, not to say in a rude way, but like, at the very least, stick with what you at least
Why
are
am I
good
even
at,
here?
so to speak, in a natural sense.
Well, he's got to relearn the game eventually.
Luckily, you can just mess with the tutorial mode as much as you want.
Yeah.
But I still say World does a better tutorial than some of the other previous Monster Hunter
Stay
games of
focused.
their tutorials, because some of them is just like, hey look, here's the first large monster you can fight. Work on that.
I think
Each battle a chance to grow.
Generations Ultimate did that. Said, you want to learn about monsters? Here, go fight this large monster.
Same
must
thing
all
was
do our
with
part.
4 Ultimate.
Well, I just kind of picked the longsword and went with it. I didn't really need a tutorial.
That's because many people like to pretend to say that's usually the quote-unquote easy mode.
I mean, Might swap to sword and shield in that game and just, falling boulders. Oh, right, there's boulders.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find, like, where are the fallen boulders? We need the fallen boulders.
There's a material
Also,
on
there's
front.
one over here. There's one over here. Let's learn.
Okay. Oh.
You better get mad. I need you over here.
I'm luring him. He just kind of inconvenienced me.
That's why I train.
Come on, Xena. You angry baby.
Come on, come here,
Pretty good, don't you
Lavos.
think?
Yes, we get it. You can close distance. Now get over here. Or you're grounded.
I'm sorry, did I say Lavos? I meant what I fucking said.
I didn't even need that. I thought it was gonna just straight up hit me.
I know I need to anyway.
Oh, here he
You
comes.
were
No,
wide
no, no, no. I thought he was gonna
No,
charge.
he's moving. He's moving.
He's slowly approaching.
Well, like what you see.
Oh, you're approaching me. Come as close as you like. Come on. Are you doing a paralog, Will, or are you just doing like a random battle?
Random battle.
Okay. I looked at the
There-
screen and I couldn't tell what it
There
was.
aren't any paralogs left.
There. What's our friend here? Light bow gun? I got it.
Now we need to get him over to the other boulder.
Where's the other one? This one right here? Yeah, this one. Come on.
Come here, monster. That's a good monster. You want to treat monster? No,
Come here, come here, alien dragon.
Like, for fuck's sake, I'm not a dog.
You know who is a dog? This is an ogre, or as my friend calls it, Thunder Puppy.
And little does he realize that it's Mr. Renee.
Mr. Rename.
You are nuts.
Mr. Remind. Got him.
Oh, I'm hoping that they did good enough damage on the wings.
Shoulda, because that's what I was aiming for. I'm just kind of gonna throw all my slinger at the wings. Oh, he broke a wing.
Yay!
I broke the night.
Right makes might, right?
I broke his spirits. His wife will leave him now.
Oh, so it affects both wings, or is it just one side?
It's one side. Wait, the piercing pods or the break?
The wings.
I believe it's just one side. So we have to break the other side. Oh shit!
Good enough.
Ha! Thank God for tremor resistance. Oh, here he comes, Mr. Rename. Oh Lord, he coming.
All roses have thorns.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
Ooh, that was a good amount of blast damage. That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
I will not be stopping.
Petra level 27.
Alright, drop.
Hard
Oh,
work
there's some pods right here.
creates.
We're gonna just yoink these.
Just a few more enemies over here.
No, let me finish sharpening my weapon game, please. Thank you.
Ah, yes, round two, as I call it. Hey, there's no falling boulders. What the hell?
Wait, we broke both of his wings, because both of his wings have holes in them.
That's what I was asking. It was like only one side or both?
Usually when I fight him, it seems like both. It seems like one side. I guess for Xeno it's different. I don't know. I was wrong. I'll take the L. Weird, because I fight Xeno a lot. I never noticed that. Affinity!
And beyond.
I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come in pies.
I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come with every Happy Meal.
I have a picture that I took from my Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, my first one, and it's Buzz with like a weird, like judgmental face. It's probably in my phone. It's probably in my pictures somewhere, but I'll have to show you because it's hilarious. Oh, he put down an Infinity booster. That's why he screamed Affinity. Yeah, eat shit, Xeno.
The mark of nobility.
Got him.
13,000 gold.
Alright, so I'm attacking the head for the horns.
And Dorothea in the MVP.
Alright, I need the horns. I was going after the tail.
I mean, Xeno, there's...
I'm sorry, it's a force of habit when you're literally...
No. Yeah, no, nothing wrong. You could probably get a Xeno gem out of the tail anyway.
Yeah, except
If
I
you
don't
even-
need it.
Yeah, if it's still nice. It's still nice to have.
Yeah, but I can't just trade it.
So
Yeah.
I didn't realize I'm ending the part like right here.
Alright. Till next time for whatever Will wants to do stories.
Hey, look, I got a veil! Woo!
Story is next time.
Alright.
Actually, apparently story is now.
Listen up, everyone.
Yep.
The
Oh,
Imperial
oh,
Army
no.
is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon.
It's not giving Will an opportunity to rest. The game wants him to suffer.
We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready?
Almost.
Well, hurry up.
There's some slinger thorns on his head if we ever reach it.
We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense.
Give me your head.
No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. You know well how
Oh,
extraordinary
great. We get
she
another
is.
shot at Edelgard.
Of course we know, but we can't.
Oh
let it
no.
away. Also, please cease your unwarranted glaring. We don't deserve your judgment.
My father was removed from his role as Prime Minister, and is still under house arrest
So,
in the Imperial
if
capital.
you join sides with
As his
Edelgard,
successor,
you'd be
it is
fighting
my duty
Rhea.
to stop her.
But here you're joining
way
what
she's
is
going about
pretty
all
much
of
the
this is
similar way
wrong.
to saying, welcome
It's
to
up
what
to
is
us
not
to
too
help her
different
realize
from
that.
Blue Lions and
I
Golden
won't
Deer.
be following her.
Essentially.
But I won't run away either. 80's going to come at us with all
I'm
she's
so
got.
proud of you,
And
Will.
That's a lot.
You're joining the
That
Golden
means we need
Deers.
to fight her with all of our might too. She is one
Claude,
who has strength.
I'll win your heart
That
yet.
has
I already
certainty.
won Dimitri's.
No, you
But
won't.
we have strength
No, you
also.
won't.
You already
We
won
will not be
Dimitri's heart.
losing. I shall fight with
Stick to
all that
one
I
man.
have.
You
It is an honor
disloyal
to fight alongside
human
each of
being.
You students
Nah, I
really
think he's
have
too tired
guts,
for
No,
it.
I
don't
thought
you?
he was gonna do the
No, I
explosion.
suppose I can't call you
Yeah.
students anymore. You're now part of our order. You have our support and our
Let's see.
gratitude.
Sword, shield, 2 long
Professor,
swords,
I'm
and
counting on
light
Go
bow
ahead
gun.
and take the lead.
Neat. He's still got those slinger thorns on his head,
These
but
kids,
too bad I can't reach his head half
They
the
look
time.
up to you. I guess that goes
Yeah,
without saying.
he's moving his head
Just
a
look in their
lot.
eyes and you can see it. If we all make it through
Wow,
this,
you can actually
let's
see
meet
parts
again.
of the wings
luck
like
out
getting
there.
damaged. I didn't realize that.
That's
I know the
kind.
holes, but I didn't see the actual like funny other stuff around it.
That's kind of great. It's the little details.
Alright, there we go. 31st. And there's the option.
The 31st. Here's the time for story. Next time.
Yeah, next time. We got a couple supports. I'm saving it up for next time.
Understood.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going
Next
for the
time
head.
will be fun.
Yes, it will be very fun. Eat shit, Zeno.